All right, so today we are going to find discounted prices or the discount rate of an item. We're going to start with a simple problem. The first problem here is problem A out of your book. It is what percent discount do you get with the coupon shown here? Try to find more than one way to solve this problem. We have two ways to approach this problem. One is to find the percent discount based on the price that we get off, or the two different prices, the starting price and then the discount price. So we're going to start with setting up a ratio between the discount or the price that we're taking off and the total price. So our discount price is 75 cents. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to set up a proportion, okay, or a fraction, okay, but really it's just a proportion, okay, and it's 75 cents over $3. So we're going to divide this out. 75 cents over $3 is really, if I move the decimal out of here, move it out 2 places on both, this turns it into 75 over 300, okay, and then when I divide 75 by 300, turning it into a division problem, I'm going to add 2 decimal places just to get us started. Okay, we're going to bring up the decimal, and it'll go in there 2 times. Okay, and that is 600. Gets us started. We subtract it. We are left with 150. Bring down the 0. Okay, and then this would be 5 times, and that's 15 with 2 zeros. Okay, and so we see that 0.25 is our discount rate, and since discount rate, it asks for percent discount, percent meaning out of 100, 0.25, that's 25 hundredths, 25 hundredths as a decimal, 25 hundredths as a fraction would be this, and then since percent is a special way of writing a number out of 100, it's a 25% discount. Okay, so our discount is 25%. So this is method number 1, okay, where we take the discount that we're receiving over the total price. So that's method number 1. Method number 2, we are going to take the discounted price over the regular price and set up another proportion. So with method number 2, number 2, we're going to take the discounted price, which would be the price after the 75 cents off. We're going to put that as our numerator in our proportion, so $2.25 over $3. Okay, and again, we'll remove the decimal point, so there's 2 places in each number. So that'd give us $225 over 300. And similarly, we're going to divide it out. So 300 on the outside of our division and 225 on the inside. Whoops, don't know what just happened there. Okay, bring up our decimal. And after doing the division here, I see that this should be 0.75. So that means that my percent here is 75%. Now, this means that I have paid, that I am paying 75% of the original cost. Okay, we're paying 75% of the original cost, which means that we receive a 25% discount. Okay? If we take our discounted price and put it over our original price and divide it out, this means this finds our percent that we're paying, and this means that we receive a 25% discount, okay? Because 100% is our $3. Okay, so now for a little bit tougher problem. And this part you might want to go back and rewatch a few times. So this next problem, Alder, you'll run into quite frequently, and this is a very common misperception out there in the real world. Stores will do this all the time because people actually think that they're getting a better deal than they really are. But no worries. Alder uses a 20% discount coupon to buy a new smartphone priced at $95. When he gets to the telecom store, he sees that they're having a 30% off sale as well. So he gets to the store and he sees that they're also running a sale. All right, so first off, we have two different discounts. Now, normally most in-house sales, they're going to apply that percentage first. So first off, we're going to figure out what 30% of $95 is. So in order to do that, we're going to multiply $95 times 0.3, which is the decimal equivalent of 30%. So this equals $28.50. Okay? So that means $95. So that this means that $95 minus the $28.50, the sale price of that smartphone, is going to be, $66.50. Okay? Now, this is the price that he gets to use his coupon on. So the next step in the process would be for the clerk to use the coupon, the 20% coupon, on his $66.50, not on the $95, okay, which is why it's not a true 50% off sale. Okay, so we're going to take $66.50, and this is where we're going to multiply it by the decimal equivalent of 0.2 or 0.20, okay, and this equals $13.30. Okay, so that is the discount that he gets with his coupon. So we subtract that amount from the $66.50. So his final price on his smartphone is $53.20. So this is what he pays final. So his final price is $53.20. Now, that's still a pretty good deal. But then we look at this other part of the question here. It says, is that final price the same as a 50% discount? And I've already alluded to this part, but the answer is no. That is not the same, okay? So let's look at why. The answer is no, okay? Let's look at what we're paying here. First off, if we are paying a 30% discount, the 30% discount, means that we're paying, equals, that we're paying for 70% of that price, right? Okay, and that 20% discount means that we're paying 80% of the price. Okay, so really what we have is 0.7, we're going to do some decimal multiplication, times 0.8 of the price, and that means that we're actually paying 56 hundredths of the price, which is 56% of the price. Okay, which means that we got a discount, we received a discount of 44%, not 50%. Okay, now if you want to double check my math, that's fine. Again, you should take $95, okay? You should take $95 to double check. $95 times 0.44, because this is the discount that I'm saying that we're getting, and that equals 41.8. So this is the discount amount that I'm saying we're getting. So in order to find the amount, it should equal our 53.20 up here. We're going to take $95, 0.00, whoops, undo that. Okay, $95 minus $41.80, and that equals $53.20. See, so our discount was actually only 44%. If it was 50%, then our price, if it was a 50% discount, it should have been $47.50. So this is why a 20% plus a 30% discount is not going to be the same thing as a 50% discount. You actually have to look at what you're paying for. Okay, it also has to deal with how we apply the discounts. If we scroll back up here to the top, we're paying we get 30. Only one of the discounts actually applies to the actual price of the phone, whereas the second discount applies to a discounted amount, not the actual $95. All right, feel free to go back and rewatch this things as many times. This would prove useful on a quiz or a test. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thank you.